All right, there is mixed reaction to the UN Security Council decision to form an international tribunal to prosecute the killers of Rafic Hariri.
That's right. Lebanon has until June the 10th to form a court on its own, or the UN will do it.
That's right. We're going to be talking with the former Prime Minister's son in just a moment. But first, Brent Sadler gauges reaction in Lebanon.
A noisy celebration in Beirut, despite a security ban on fireworks. But mostly the capital was quiet amid fears of a violent backlash as the United Nations Security Council agreed on an international court for Lebanon. But the move to bring suspected killers of former Lebanese Prime Minister Rafic Hariri to justice was taken by a divided Security Council and a divided Lebanon. Saad Hariri, the late Prime Minister's son and political heir, alleges Syrian involvement in his father's assassination. But the Middle East's highest profile murder mystery has yet to unravel. There has been no smoking gun to indict any Syrian or Lebanese officials for the Hariri murder. But there are ominous signs that the international court could make matters even worse for anxious Lebanese. This is Beirut's famed Hamra Street, a magnet for shoppers and political gossip.
There is nothing without price. You have to pay blood to get your freedom.
It's not only for Lebanon, for everywhere in the world, to know they cannot escape.
So Hamra's traders already know their summer season is likely ruined by security fears amid powerful opposition to the way the court's being formed by Syria's allies in Lebanon, led by Hezbollah.
Gonna be the end for everyone, I think, if the situation gonna stay like this.
Beirut's beaches are ready for the summer too, but Lebanon's internal feud spoils the climate.
The train is on the track. Will it reach destination? Will we see the end of the tunnel? This is gonna take time, and we hope it will.
Fresh tarmac covers the massive crater where Hariri and 22 others died, and a main road, the bomb site itself, suddenly reopens to traffic. The timing was symbolic, but it sent a clear message to Hariri's killers that justice, it's hoped, is on the way. Brent Sadler, CNN, Beirut.
Now, Rafic Hariri and 22 other people were killed. It was back in February 14th of 2005, and it was by a powerful truck bomb. It was huge. A
huge bomb, he's right. Just a month later, anti-Syrian street demonstrations reached a feverish peak as an estimated 1 million people joined together in what was branded the Cedar Revolution, protesters demanding the withdrawal of Syrian troops.
Under intense pressure, Syria relented and completed the withdrawal of thousands of troops, and that happened by April 26th.
Now, within 8 months, the United Nations report had concluded that senior Syrian officials most likely approved the assassination of Hariri.
Within weeks, all 6 pro-Syrian ministers quit the government. Hezbollah leader Hassan Nasrallah calls for new elections or veto power for his supporters in the Lebanese government.
All right, we want to go a little bit further into this. There's one individual, really, that has been working perhaps harder than all others to try to get this tribunal in place, in his own country or outside it. He is our guest now, Saad Hariri, the son of the former Prime Minister Rafic Hariri. He's a Lebanese lawmaker, and he is the majority leader right now in the Lebanese parliament. Thanks so much for being with us. There's so many assassinations that have happened over the past decades here. And as we look at the whole situation, how much hope do you have that your father's murder will actually be solved, that there will be justice?
I think, Jim, this is the most important decision for Lebanon. Today, Lebanon, or yesterday, this decision gives peace to this series of assassination that happened over the past 35 years. And every time we had an assassination after an assassination, nobody was punished for it. Yesterday, the Lebanese people, the Lebanese government, the international community, everyone that wants freedom and sovereignty of Lebanon decided that this process must start punishing those who commit these crimes, and the message is very clear to those who commit these crimes.
Saad Hariri, the leader of the opposition, if you will, Hassan Nasrallah, the leader of Hezbollah, has said that this is an action being taken by the United Nations Security Council that violates the sovereignty of your country, of Lebanon. Is that true?
No, it doesn't. It does not violate. As you know, we have an international commission that is investigating under Chapter 7 the assassination of Rafic Hariri. This has nothing to do with the sovereignty of Lebanon. It is the Lebanese people, it is the majority in the Lebanese parliament, it is the government of Lebanon who requested this tribunal. We tried to resolve it in the parliament within the Lebanese consensus. We tried democratically. They used undemocratic ways to stop the parliament from opening up, and then we went to the United Nations, the highest power, the highest legal power in the world, and we asked it to go ahead with the tribunal and to start it, because this series of assassinations in Lebanon and in the Arab world should stop. We must send a message to those who want a democratic and free people that no more assassinations and no more killing from regimes that are willing to go beyond their borders and kill other leadership who believe in freedom.
Tough question here. I don't know how much you can say, but you've obviously been able to hear some of the evidence. You're very close to all of this. What is the evidence? How strong is it?
You know, we had three commissioners that came to Lebanon. We had Fitzgerald, who started the investigation, and then Mr. Meles, the commissioner, and then now Mr. Bremes. Fitzgerald said explicitly that there is Syrian implication within this assassination of Rafic Hariri. Then we had other bombings and other killings of Jibran Twaini, Samir Qasir, and Josh Hawi, and Pierre Amin Jmail. And Meles, the Commissioner Meles, said that there are Syrian involvement in the assassination of Rafic Hariri. Now, Mr. Bremes hasn't said much about who is involved in this assassination, but he followed the investigation that Mr. Meles has done.
What do you think is the strongest piece of evidence? What have you heard? What's the strongest piece of evidence?
I think the strongest piece of evidence that we have is Syria is objecting for the tribunal. This is the strongest piece of evidence. Why is Syria so scared of this tribunal? If it's innocent, and if it has not done this assassination, and if it has not committed all these crimes, why is the Syrian regime so afraid of this tribunal? We don't seek political revenge. We don't seek to prosecute people who are innocent. We seek to prosecute people who committed this crime. We are seeking justice. We are not seeking revenge. I will not get my father back once this tribunal is finished, but what I will get is justice for Lebanon and justice for the free people of Lebanon.
The leader of the Lebanese parliamentary majority, Saad Hariri, I want to thank you very much for joining us on Your World Today.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you.
All right, and there is a lot more to come on our program.